Hi, welcome back to Dr. Zahir Math. In this video, we are going to study exercise 1.4 Math 001 course. Right. What is 1.4? Quadratic equations and its applications. What do you mean by quadratic equations? Quadratic equations, you know very well, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Or you can say simply 2x square plus 5x plus 3 equal to 0. Or you can say the degree is 2. That means the highest power in the equation is 2. You can remember like that. So in this video, I'm going to teach you the different methods of solving quadratic equations. Right. What is number one? Number one is we are going to teach you factor method or using factoring. Number two is extracting square roots. Number two is what? Extracting. That means what? We are going to take square roots. Extracting square roots. And then the third one is using quadratic formula. You can say formula method or quadratic formula, right? And the last one, I'm going to solve one real life application problem at the end. So get your notebook or iPad ready and follow every step carefully. Let's start exercise 1.4. Solve the quadratic equation x to the power of 2 minus 4x minus 2 equal to 0, right? We are going to do the solution by factoring. Just underline the word by factoring. So already we studied this type of things in the previous exercises. So take your calculator everybody, mode 5 and then 3. So you just press A equals 1, B equals minus 4, C equals minus 12. What is A? In Arabic, mu'amal x square. What is B? Mu'amal x. What is C? Rakam. So don't forget this minus. Don't forget this minus. If you press the calculator, you will get x1 equals 6 and x2 is equal to negative 2. Right? So there are two words you need to remember. The one English word is solution and another English word is factor. So the factor is the one you already studied in exercise P4. Keep in your mind. Solution means what? Final answer, right? So the things which you are getting in the calculator is called as solution. Remember in your mind that the numbers or the answers which you are getting in the calculator is called what? Solution. And we are going to write in the factors model. Why? Because this is by factoring. So we got x is equal to 6, right? So let me write the factor form. The factor form is, right, factor form is x minus 6 times, this is plus 6, so we are putting minus. This is minus 2, we are putting plus 2 equal to 0. And when two products are equal to 0, x minus 6 equal to 0, x plus 2 equal to 0. So x is equal to what? 6. And here it is what? X is equal to negative 2. This is actually shortcut method. But this is not the correct method when you say factoring. Usually you should write in a product and sum model. Then you have to take Amal Musharak. Then you have to get this answer. But usually they'll find it very difficult. That's why I'm teaching you shortcut. So please write your factor form and you write your solution. Because the question is solve using factor method. Let's go to the next question. The next one, you have two questions. One is by factoring, another also by factoring. And the question is solve. Right. Let's go to the first question. 2x square plus 9x plus 7 equal to 3. There are two numbers are there. Make it 1. 2x square plus 9x plus 7. This 3 I'm bringing this side. So equal to 0. So 2x square plus 9x plus 7 minus 3 is equal to what? 4. Equal to 0. Now take your calculator. You're going for mode 5, 3. Give A is equal to 2, B is equal to 9 and C is equal to what? 4. If you give in the calculator, you will get x1 equals 1 by 2 and x2 is equal to negative 4. So we are going to write the factor form. So what is factor form? Factor form means what you are getting in the calculator, you need to write it as a factor model. So go from down, which is 2x. If it is plus, write minus 1. And this is x minus 4, you write it as x plus 4 equal to 0. So it means what? 2x minus 1 equal to 0 and x plus 4 equal to 0. So 2x equals 1. Divide by 2, divide by 2. X equals what? 1 by 2. And here it is what? X equals negative 4. Clear all of you? Right. So this is the solution. Let's go to the next question. The next question we are going to do with B question. Okay. Right. B question is too easy. Without calculator also you can solve, but still again you will make mistakes. Let me tell you without calculator how we can use it. 6x square minus 3x equal to 0. So can I write 6x square as 6xx minus 3x is equal to 0? So what Amil Mushtarak I can take? The 6 also I can write as 2 multiply by 3. So I can take Amil Mushtarak 3 and x. So I can take 3, I can take x out. So what is Baki? Baki is 2 and this one x minus 1 equal to 0. So 3x is equal to 0 and 2x minus 1 equal to 0. So 2x equals what? 1. So x is equal to what? 1 by 2. You can divide by 2, divide by 2. So x equals what? 1 over 2. So we got x equals 1 over 2. 3x equal to 0 means x is equal to what? 0. How teacher? Look it. By 3 by 3. So x equals what? 0, right? Teacher, I'll make mistakes in the common factor. So what should I do, teacher? No worries. I'll tell you in the same method. So just listen carefully, okay? What is the equation? The equation is 6x square minus 3x equal to 0. Take your calculator, mode 5, 3. So now A is equal to what? 6. B is equal to what? Negative 3. C is equal to what? 0. Why 0? There is no rakam. Can you see that? The number is not here. So keep in your mind. So if you give in the calculator, your x1 gives 1 by 2 and x2 gives what? 0. This is called solution. But the question is what? Factor. So you are going to write what? Factor form. So what is factor form? If it is down, go from the down 2x. If it is plus, write it as minus 1. And here x minus 0 equal to 0. Right. When two products are equal to 0, each product is equal to 0. 2x minus 1 equal to 0. X minus 0 equal to 0. So what happens? 2x is equal to, this one goes this side, right? And x equals 0. Of course, x minus 0 means x. So x is equal to 0. No need to do more steps here. So now by 2. So you're going to get about x is equal to 1 over 2 and x is equal to what? 0. Or you no need to write one more time because I already wrote it. So you can just make an arrow mark here. This and this your solution. So make sure which method is easy for you. You can take this method or you can take this method also. Amal Mushtarak or using calculator. This is up to you. Okay, right. Let's go to the next question. The next question is solve the quadratic equation 6x square plus 3x equal to 0 by factoring. So again 6x square plus 3x equal to 0. Two methods I will do. Take x as common again. So let me write this as 3 multiply by 2 multiply by x plus 3 multiply by x equal to 0. Okay, I'll make a line also. Right. Now I'm going to take Amal Mushtarak. 3 Amal Mushtarak. 3 has gone. X Amal Mushtarak, common factor. Okay, right. What is Baki? 2x here. So 2x and then plus here what is Baki? Nothing. So 1 equal to 0. Right. So 3x is equal to 0. Two products are equal to 0. And 2x plus 1 equal to 0. So by 3. So x is equal to what? 0 by 3 is 0. Right. So 2x equals negative 1. Divide by 2. So x equals what? Negative half. This is the solution. No teacher, I will make mistakes in doing by common factors. How can I get the answer in a simple way? The simple way is you can go to the calculator, right? Use mode 5, 3. It will ask you A, B, C. What's your A? 6. What's your B? 3. What's your C? 0. How 0, teacher? There is no number here. Keep in your mind. So if you give in the calculator, what you will get? You will get the answer. What answer you will get? Can you tell me? Yes, x is equal to what? Negative half. Okay. And x2 is equal to what? 0. So if it is like this, we are going to write factor form, right? So what do you mean by factor form? We are going to write the factor form as 2x plus 1 like this. and then x minus 0 equal to 0. When two products are equal to 0, 2x plus 1 equal to 0, x minus 0 equal to 0. So 2x equals 1 goes that side negative 1, and x minus 0 means what? X, which is x equals what? 0. By 2 by 2. So x equals negative 1 over 2. So this is the solution for this equation. Clear all of you? X equals negative half, x equals 0. Look here. The same answer, you got it. You can choose any one method, no problem. But it says factoring, but actual method, let me tell you correctly, the correct method is taking common factors. But still you are making careless mistakes. I'm just giving you the shortcut how to get the answer. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. The next is a very, very important question. Keep in your mind. We are going to solve this equation by extracting square roots. It means you are going to take square roots on both sides. Okay, right. So what is the question? X minus 4 the whole square is equal to 49. So take square roots on both sides. When you're taking square roots on both sides, don't forget to put plus or minus for the number one side. If you put both the side, it will get cancelled. So do it on one side. Okay, because square root consists of plus and minus value. Right. So square root of x minus 4 the whole square is equal to plus or minus square root of 49. Right. So square root of x minus 4, square root of 2 square is what? 2. So similarly, this square root 1 square will go, which is equal to plus or minus. Jadar 49 is what? 7. Right? Yes. So it has two answers. X minus 4 is equal to plus 7 and x minus 4 is equal to negative 7. Clear? So x is equal to, this 4 goes that side, 7 plus 4. So x is equal to what? 7 plus 4 is equal to 11. Right. So let me work out here this side. X equals negative 7. This negative 4 goes that side as positive 4. So x equals what? Negative 3 is your answer. Okay. Right. So negative 3 is your answer. So we got two answers, x equals 11 and x equals minus 3. Very, very simple, and it's supposed to be important question. Keep in your mind. Okay, everybody? Right. Yes. Let's go for the next question. Again, the same question. Extracting the square roots, you are going to solve the equation. Right. So x plus 2, the whole square is equal to 14. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take square roots on both sides, right? So when I take square roots on both sides, square root of x plus 2 the whole square is equal to square root of 14. For the number, you're going to put plus or minus. Okay, right. So x plus 2 the whole square, the square root will go, square will go, you will get square root of 14. And then this side you will get x plus 2 is equal to negative square root of 14. Put in the calculator, everybody, square root of 14. Is there any simplification? Is there? Just check it out. Put this in the calculator, square root of 14. Is there any simplification? Is there? Just type square root 14. I'm not getting any simplification. So keep it as it is. So x equals square root of 14. This 2 goes that side, which is negative 2. Clear? Right. And x equals negative square root of 14. This 2 goes that side. So it is negative 2. Teacher, is there any way to do this problem in the calculator? You can check the answers in the calculator, but not two answers. Only one answer only you can check in the calculator. How to check, teacher, in the calculator? At least one answer. Let me tell you. Type the equation x plus 2 the whole power 2 is equal to 14. How? Typing. How x is, teacher? Alpha x. You press alpha and then you just goes. Malum goes bracket. Alpha goes, you press, you will get x, which is in pink color. This color, you can say. This is the pink color, you can say this x. So plus x2 and then you close the bracket, power 2, which is equal to 14. Then use the button shift, calc and then equal. If you press like this, you will get one answer only. You will not get two answers. Keep in your mind. Okay. Okay, is there any other way to get two answers, teacher? Yes, you have the way. You have to expand this by a plus b whole square, simplify, blah, 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 blah. Then you will get x square and then you will get x and then you will get constant. Then you are going to use mode 5 and then 3 giving this one. Of course, you will not able to finish this properly. So don't worry, just try to do manually. Only one answer you can check in the calculator. Let's do the next question. Solve the equation by extracting square roots. So see, there are three questions we are working out. So it is supposed to be a very important question, right? So 2x minus 1 the whole square is equal to 18. Taking square roots on both sides, what you will get? You will get 2x minus 1 is equal to plus or minus jother 18. Clear? So 2x minus 1 is equal to plus 18 and 2x minus 1 is equal to negative jother 18. Same idea. So 2x equals jother 18. This minus 1 goes that side plus 1. 2x equals negative jother 18. This minus 1 goes that side plus 1. Clear everybody? Right. So by 2 by 2. Clear? Right. So what happens now? The answer is going to become 2x by 2 is equal to x, which is equal to jother 18 plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, right. And then here by 2 by 2. So x equals negative jother 18 plus 1 divided by 2. But for me, I'm just quickly thinking, jother 18 you put in the calculator everybody. So if you put jother 18 in the calculator, you will get 3 times square root of 2. In this case, you have to do as the simplification. Keep in your mind. Last problem we got square root of 14. There is no simplification. So what I'm going to do, this square root of 18, I'm going to put it as 3 times square root of 2. And this I'm going to put it as 3 times square root of 2. So what happened to my answer? X equals 3 times square root of 2 plus 1 divided by 2. Clear? I think I made a mistake somewhere. 1 minute. I think no. Right. Yes, I checked already. X equals negative 3 root 2 plus 1 by 2. So nothing is getting cancelled. So you have to write x equals 3 times root 2 plus 1 by 2 and x equals minus 3 times root 2 plus 1 divided by 2. Okay teacher, it is not getting cancelled. Why you are writing square root of 18 as 3 times square root of 2? Sometimes it is getting cancelled. If not getting cancelled, writing root 18, no problem. But if it is getting cancelled, try to simplify it and write it. Okay, all of you? Right. Next, we are going for quadratic formula. What is the quadratic formula? This formula you already studied in the school. X equals minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay. What is a teacher? Amil mushtarak x square. What is b teacher? Amil mushtarak x. What is c teacher? Rakam. That means in Arabic, Amil mushtarak. In English, coefficient of x square and coefficient of x, and c is the number. Keep in your mind. Okay. So this formula you have to memorize. If the question is using quadratic formula, 100% you have to use this formula to write. So let's go to the next question. Use quadratic formula to solve the equation. A equals how much? 1. B equals how much? 8. C equals how much? Negative 4. Take your calculator, mode 5 and then 3. Press A equals 1, B equals 8, C equals negative 4. You will get x1 is equal to, let me check in the calculator please, 1 minute. I also don't know. So it's 1 and then it's 8 and then negative 4. If I press, I will get the answer negative 4 plus 2 root 5 and x2 equals negative 4 negative 2 root 5. Is it okay? So these are the two answers I got it. So I should get the same answer. This is only for checking. Don't write this answer in the exam. You will not get the full mark. Because why? The question is quadratic formula. Right. So okay, let's start. So what is the formula? X equals minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Right. So x equals minus b. What is your b? I think 8 minus 4. Okay. So let me write slowly. So this is b is minus 8 plus or minus square root of b square. What is your b square? Which is 8 square minus 4a is how much? A is 1, C is negative 4. A is 1, C is negative 4. Extend the square root. Divided by 2A. A is 1. X equals negative 8 plus or minus square root of. Only put this in the calculator. Without square root you put in the calculator. If you put in the calculator, I am getting square root of 80 divided by 2. Now square root of 80 is something like a big number, okay? So just put it in the square root of 80, restart your calculator because already you are in equation mode. Just press square root of 80. Square root of 80 is nothing but, okay, which is 4 times square root of 5. I put it in the calculator, okay? So this is 4 times root 5 and then divided by 2. Clear all of you? Right. So x equals, I'm going to take Amal Mushtarak 4. If I take Amal Mushtarak 4, what I will get? Come on, tell me what I will get. Which is minus 2 plus root 5 divided by what? 2. Clear everybody? Clear all of you? Right. I think we no need to, okay, let me simplify. Okay, right, no problem. We'll simplify. I forgot one thing, which is plus or minus, which is plus, sorry, the board is moving. Sorry, the tab is moving. Plus or minus, plus or minus. Okay, so x equals, this 4 gets cancelled with this 2, which is 2 times. So 2 times negative 2 plus or minus square root of 5. Okay, so now we have two answers, right? One at the plus, one with the minus. So plus is x equals 2 times minus 2 plus square root of 5. And with the minus sign, you will have x equals 2 times minus 2 minus square root of 5. Okay, everybody? Right. Now x equals, what happens now? 2 into 2 is negative 4 plus 2 root 5. And x equals here 2 into 2 is negative 4. And then 2 into this is minus 2 root 5. So x equals negative 4 plus 2 root 5. X equals negative 4 minus negative 2 root 5. Let me check. Am I getting the same answer in the calculator? Minus 4 plus 2 root 5. Yes. And minus 4 minus 2 root 5. Yes, I am correct. Okay. So in this way, you have to use your quadratic formula. When the question says factor, you have to use like this. When the question says extracting square roots, you have to take square roots on both sides. When the question says quadratic formula, you have to use the formula x equals negative b plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Clear all of you? Right. Let's go to the last question, which is a nice question. The floor is 14 feet longer than its width. What do you mean by floor? Floor is a surface, right? Like this floor, right? This is called what? Length, big one. This is called what? Width. Let me call this as small l. Let me call this as small w. This is not small w. This is small w. Okay. This is small l. Okay. Right. The area of the floor is how much? The area of the floor is 1632. So it means this is the area, right? Inside. Inside is what? Area. How much is the area? The area is 1632. It looks like what? The floor? It looks like a rectangle, right? Looks like what? A rectangle. So what is the area of the rectangle? You know very well. Area of the rectangle is equal to area of the rectangle. So the area of the rectangle is equal to, right, rectangle, R-E-C, rectangle, okay. Area of the rectangle is equal to what? Length multiplied by what? Width. Remember this rule? Yes. This is given as what? How much? This is given as 1632. So 1632 is given. Let us read the question. First question is what? Write a quadratic equation for the floor. So you're going to write a quadratic equation for the area of the floor. The next question is find the length and width of the floor. So you're going to find the equation in W and you're going to find this length and you're going to find this width. Before that, one thing I didn't tell you. What is that? The floor is 14 feet longer than the width. Long means what? You just keep in your mind. Long means big. Okay, you just keep it. So what it's saying, the floor is 14 feet longer than the width. So if I say width is W, the floor is what? 14 feet longer. It means what? You're going to say what? W plus 14. Clear? Very simple. 14 feet more, you can say. Big means what? More. You can say what? More also you can say. 14 more, right? So this is W plus 14. So what is your area of the rectangle? The length is what? W plus 14. Okay. This is multiplied by what? W is equal to 1632. Clear everybody? So W into W is what? W square. W into 14 is what? 14W is equal to 1632. So W square plus 14W minus 1632 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation in what? W. Look at the first question. Write a quadratic equation for the area of the floor in terms of W. Yes, we have a W, right? So this is your question A. Let's go to the B question. What is the B question? They are asking find the length and width. So it means B question they are asking the length and they are asking the width. This is a quadratic equation, right? So please go to mode 5 because there is nothing mentioned. Use the quadratic formula or use the factors or use this extracting square root, nothing mentioned. So you can use calculator. Mode 5.3. So if you use mode 5.3, come on, A, B, C. What is A? 1. What is B? 14. What is C? 1632. Come on, press equal. You will get W is equal to 34 and minus 48. Two answers you will get. Okay. This is your x1. This is your x2. Right. Look everybody. What is this W? W is the width. Width means what? It's a measurement. Measurement can be negative? No. So this will not come. This negative 48 will not come. So only your answer is what? 34. So W is equal to what? 34. So what is your length? Your length is 14 feet more than the W, right? So therefore L is equal to 14 plus 34. So L is equal to what? 48. So 34 plus 14 is 48. Clear all of you? So what is your length? Your length is 48 and what is your width? Your width is 34. Okay. So this is going to become your answer. Right. So it's done. So 1.4 is done, right? Yes. So we completed all the questions from section 1.4 including factoring, the square root method, the quadratic formula and one application problem which is this one, right? The floor, right? So this is the application problem, right? So I hope you all understood. If you really like this video, please share with your friends. If you enjoyed it, please like and comment it. Okay, right? So don't forget to like the video, again I'm saying, and don't forget to share it with your friends, right? So if you understood the lecture, so please you have to do all these things. Once again I'm telling, I'm going to upload this PDF as a Google Drive link. Malum Google Drive link? Yes. So as a Google Drive link, I will put it in the description box as well as in the first comment as a pinned comment. Okay. So you can also click this link and this PDF will open and you can see the solution also. Clear all of you? So keep in your mind. So this Google Drive link is available for all the videos which I upload in the YouTube. Okay. Right. Thank you and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.